All right, what is going on, hustlers? Welcome back into Hustlepedia. Today we are going to be taking a look at the crypto gaming markets as always, and today the crypto gaming markets are absolutely pumping once again. We're seeing a lot of projects up 40, 30, 20% today, and on a consecutive day where Bitcoin's kind of like stagnant or a little bit honestly trending downward, you're seeing crypto gaming go against the trend, which is absolutely bullish for the future of crypto gaming. As I've talked about, this sector has the biggest growth opportunity for the next 5 years, and especially for this upcoming bull run with the devaluation as far as how undervalued the crypto gaming market is versus the global valuation of gaming. I think that is a very good setup for the future and the crypto bull run ahead. And when you look at the crypto gaming markets today, we'll cover some projects that we've been talking about that are absolutely killing it. We'll talk about some projects that could still have some value for entry that maybe aren't pumping just yet. And also, I want to go over a new project that we just entered today, and that is Warena. And we'll talk about that at the end of this video. And then also, I want to talk about taking profits. When a project 4 or 5x's, I will show you exactly why you need to take profits and why it makes sense to do so, and how to cover your ass whenever something goes wrong, something flips, the market flips, you've at least taken profits out of your bags that have pumped. We'll take a look at all of that and more in this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to drop down and hit that subscribe button. We come out with brand new crypto gaming and altcoin videos here every single day on the channel. And be sure to like the video if you enjoy the video and if you are bullish on crypto gaming just like I am. And let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So the market's looking really good today as far as crypto gaming. We have Good Games Guild up to 11.85. We've covered this one since $2 something. We've done about a 5x on this project. And, GGG doesn't seem to be really stopping anytime soon. Now, its diluted market cap's getting pretty high. But like I've mentioned multiple times, the diluted on this, the token unlock is not until January 11th. So if you're entering this project while it is doing these astronomical pumps, or you're DCAing in, whatever you're doing, this definitely has a lot of leeway and a lot of room to run still throughout Q4, as there's no token unlocks until January 11th. And this thing is just steadily climbing, and now it's kind of consolidating again in this $11 range. Could be prepping for another leg up, who knows, but Good Games Guild doing absolute numbers, and is already about 4x since when we entered. DeRace was hovering above $7 today. DeRace is absolutely killing it, and it is now at about a $230 million market cap. This still definitely has value for about a 2-3x from here. Backed by Animoca Brands, DeRace, their horse racing metaverse is just absolutely phenomenal. Everything about DeRace is a thumbs up and checks every single box you could ask for. The capital that flows through the real world horse racing, some of that, just like the gaming valuation, will be trickling in to the horse racing metaverse that DeRace is building, and I love to see the gains that DeRace is making, and it's really just making higher lows, as you see here. Higher lows, and it was doing that for a long time. Higher lows, and now we're really seeing a pump over the last couple days. So love to see that for DeRace. Citizen Finance doing still big things, and this one's still crazy low market cap, guys, $20 million. And this is a first-person shooter metaverse building on the blockchain, and they come out with updates every single day. And most of the updates are super bullish looking. You take a look, a great game deserves a great user interface and experience. Metalands Web3 dApp looking all nice and smooth with this new user interface design. Trade your items, create new ones, and enjoy a smooth user experience with our user-friendly dApp. And you take a look at the Citizen Finance dApp. Looks pretty clean if you ask me, and every single day Metalands right now is coming out with a brand new update, gameplay, stills of characters, sketches to materialize scenery, gameplay style, shooting. There's a bunch of stuff that they're featuring, the bunkers, a lot of things to be absolutely bullish about on CIFI, and I'm very, very optimistic for the future of this project, as they do drop their alpha in the month of December as well, and you can go ahead and get in there and try their first-person shooter game. And it's more than just a game, it is a metaverse. IOI, I've been talking about IOI for about almost a month at this point. I've been saying that this will make major moves, that IOI is just a little bit away from making a little bit of a parabolic jump. And let's see what this chart did today. We were hovering in this $3 range. We got up to $3.80, so that was already a surge. And you look at the all chart, we entered about, I would say in this area, the 256 range about 3 weeks ago, 256-ish. And then we really pumped up, and we kind of consolidated all the way down here to 230. We've seen this parabolic spike up We're up to 441, up 20% again today. And IOI, they are building one of the better racing metaverses on the blockchain, and it literally looks like Midnight Club mixed with GTA. And that is just straight up exactly what it looks like. You can go to their Rich Racer 2 website, and everything just looks awesome. You can go also to their marketplace. They're having their car sales. They had their Rolls Royce sale today, which went really well, and those were really successful on OpenSea. But these are their car models. Everything looks awesome, and their new metaverse experience does look like one to potentially participate in. The racing economy looks awesome. The metaverse itself, the scenery that they've been putting out on IOI's TRM2 metaverse look amazing, and I'm super bullish, and it's good to see this price action out of IOI, and I've been talking about that one for quite a while. Arena, we entered under $9, and just about a week later, we are sitting above $12. The launch of this game is on the 27th of this month, guys. So big things ahead for Thetan Arena. And this game right here is better than Axie Infinity. Like, it just literally is. Go watch the gameplay. It is a battle royale in an arena brawler style game. Thetan Arena is going to do big things, and it's mobile compatible. It will be on Apple, or it'll be on iOS and Android. You can already pre-order it on the App Store on Apple. And Thetan Arena is going to do major numbers. It is going to do major things. Backed by Wolf Fun Game, 5 million plus downloads on their Hero Strike game. Hero Strike is rebranding and remodeling and coming to the blockchain in a rebranded form under Thetan Arena. If you hit 5 million players downloading their game when it was not playing to earn, imagine the play-to-earn economy they can build here with Thetan Arena. I'm very bullish on Thetan Arena. Their graphics look very Fortnite-y. I've shown multiple gameplay clips, so we're not going to get into it. But it has a really Fortnite feel. Battle Royales are the biggest games on the blockchain. So super bullish on Thetan Arena, and it's doing really well as well. And then good to see Cryowar some positive price action in the last 24 hours. We see it consolidate since its IDO, and we talked about how it was a good pickup down here. And we see it surge back up towards $2. It's at $1.93 right now at about a $40 million market cap. This still has 2.5 to 5x potential, in my opinion, from here. And that's just in the short term. A lot of people are like, you under-predict things. You think I'm going to be mad if something outdoes my prediction? Like, okay, if something 10x's when I say it's going to 5x, cool. Phantasma, Efinity, and Altura. I'm going to run through these all at once, but I'm going to put emphasis on Phantasma because Phantasma at a $200 million market cap, I just don't know that people know exactly the depths of what Sol is doing. It is a full-blown layer 1 blockchain, smart NFTs built for gaming. Everything they're doing is built for the gaming economy and true digital ownership and the silky smooth experience as they describe it. Asset ownership to the next level with smart NFT technology, and they have a dual token economy as well. You can take a look at the KCAL token also, but everything about Phantasma is absolutely bullish. And this is one of my favorite projects across the whole crypto gaming landscape. As you see here, 5,000 transactions per second, 300,000 minted NFTs, 8 programming languages, 18% annual percentage, and 57.22% staked SOL. Their team is out there. They are doing a lot of interviews and getting this project a little more exposure. And as you see here, some brands that they're working with, you'll love to see that. All across the board, Phantasma has a lot going for it. I'm also very bullish on Efinity. When Polkadot starts running up, I expect Efinity token to really run up as well. And this is a future multi-billion-dollar project. I'm 100% certain of that as far as the market cap goes. Right now, we're sitting at a $267 million market cap. I think that this market cap is a multi-billion-dollar market cap long-term. And I think in the short-term future, we could definitely see good and bullish price movement on the Efinity token, built by Enjin and is on Polkadot. And in my opinion, this has a lot of room in front of it. They already have games lined up to build on Enjin and Efinity. So I love Efinity token. And Altura got back up in the last day to that 33 cents range, but then sold back off. It's really having trouble getting past this consolidation point. But all in all, I'm still super bullish on Altura. They're doing a lot of things with their NFT marketplace. And if you follow them on Twitter, they do have a lot of good developments. It's just stuck in a consolidation period, guys. It just recently 20x'd. So just keep that in mind with Altura. But it is gearing up, I think, for its next leg up. We saw it try to break up again, but then it kind of just got resisted and brought back to the downside. We're kind of sitting back at that 27 cent range, but this could be a value buy still, an accumulation zone for Altura. Now let's get in some projects that I still think have massive value. You're seeing Ultra start to rise. You're seeing a massive spike on Ultra ever since we got in at 65 cents. But the thing about Ultra is they have a lot of updates around the corner. Stage 2 of their beta app goes live on the 25th of November. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to see exactly what they have up their sleeve as far as the next stage of their beta app. Because you can literally open up the app on your computer right now as far as Ultra and get a feel of kind of the user interface and stuff like that. So I love that. And they're coming out with their next stages of their updates this next week. A partnership out there that they will eventually announce that I think will absolutely send this thing on a moon mission. And to be honest, it's just undervalued. This thing has 5x potential from here, in my opinion. And I would not be surprised to see a $1 billion+ market cap, $1.5+ billion market cap on Ultra whenever gaming and alts do start going parabolic here. My highest conviction and biggest bags in my entire portfolio. GameSwap, and as I've mentioned, I've been in on Ultra since 65 cents. But I would still, it's still a buy in my honest opinion. GameSwap and Vulcan Forged, two gaming dexes that I think are also, if you're building a legit gaming portfolio, these are two to have in your bags. One is the bigger, more established player, and that is Vulcan Forged. They're also building their Vulcanverse game and Metaverse. Super bullish on Vulcan Forged. It is doing really good price movement, and it has pumped, but this is one that is probably a $1 billion+ project. Especially whenever their game gets out and games are putting their assets on gaming dexes. I do think Vulcan Forge has a lot of potential. And then GameSwap, as I've mentioned, they have a lot of connections potentially to the Syndicate AAA FPS game that a lot of people rumor to potentially even be the Syndicate. It is at about $4, $45 million market cap. GameSwap has a lot of room to run. Gaming decks where games will be able to outsource and market and put their gaming assets on marketplaces to be able to be traded, to where they don't have to focus on building like a blockchain agnostic dex and a marketplace for their system. They can focus on their gameplay if they're not blockchain enthusiasts or blockchain specialists. On top of that, people will be able to sell their games on the gaming decks instead of having to go to GameStop when you were a kid, or instead of going to GameStop to trade in your physical games. You'll be able to trade your games right there on GameSwap and sell your games. NFT Champions has really been seeing some good price movement this week. We got back up to 70 cents today, and now it's consolidated back to 60 cents. This thing is a ticking time bomb, and they start their influencer marketing this week. NFT Marketplace goes live December 15th. Very bullish. Only 8,000 watch list for NFT Champions. It is literally blockchain Pokemon, guys. And I don't know if you guys have seen, there's a lot of newcomers to the channel since we got on Crypto Banter and talked some crypto gaming and Metaverse projects. Single project we talked on Banter the other day, by the way, is up as of today, so that is awesome to see as well. Solid calls. But as you saw there, the game literally looks just like Pokemon, in my opinion. The attacks look awesome. The graphics look awesome. NFT Champions has their influencer marketing beginning this week, and then they also will have their NFT Marketplace live December 15th. Super bullish on NFT Champions. Polkacity is still consolidating. This is just at a good buy zone. I'm not going to talk about this one too much. We talk about it a lot. It really pumped up here with the Polkadot narrative to start this month. And just kind of whenever it picked up a lot of steam, and then it's kind of really consolidated this last few weeks. You see it at $1.50. This is just a good range to pick it up. If you felt like you missed out on Polkacity, I do think whenever the Polkadot narrative does pick back up, when that Polkadot narrative starts going to the $50, $60 range again, you're going to start seeing Polkacity run up again, in my opinion. It's the GTA style metaverse built on Polkadot. AIOZ network. It's like a metaverse streaming play, and in my opinion, this has a lot of room to run. It's similar to the renders of the blockchain. Render has just recently done parabolic things. AIOZ is basically a layer 1 blockchain based content delivery network, internet streaming powered by you. They have a lot of different applications with their AIOZ Tube, AIOZ OTT, and AIOZ TV. Picture a world where your streaming experience are built on virtual reality and augmented reality. That is what AIOZ is building for, and that is the goal they want to do. They want to stream the metaverse at the highest quality. Oasis Network is doing big things as well. We talked about this one the other day at 27 cents. And like I mentioned, I'm not even invested in this project. I don't have a single dollar in the Oasis Network, but this is just one to look out for. They just recently partnered with Facebook, aka Meta. So that is obviously something to take note of, and it is doing big numbers this week, as you see, a major pump. And I brought it to you on this channel right about here, so keep that in mind. It was about 29 cents whenever we brought it to you here. So if you got in, good job. Congratulations, you are up a little bit already, and I think that this has a lot of room to run. Reason I didn't invest in it, guys, is it's already a $1.3 billion market cap. Dive into the more degenerate, absolute, smaller cap coins for the most part. And at $1.3 billion market cap, and it's already a top 100 coin. I think this one's already gotten away just a little bit, but Oasis network is still going to do big things and still has a lot of growth potential from here. Let's dive into Warena, guys. This is the project I really wanted to focus on in this video. I did buy into Warena today around $2.90, and Warena is building an awesome project, and they have two stages of their game that are launching. The game that is building for Q4, and then also a full-blown metaverse economy that is coming in the future. It is a play-to-earn metaverse that allows you to personalize your characters and interact with characters from other universes like Cat Gunner and Axie Infinity in Warena combat games. And it features thrilling action survival gameplay where human and zombie teams face off against each other. Zombie apocalypse scenario. Players can choose to inhabit different lands, trade warriors and NFTs, battle against each other, and play in tournaments. And like I said, guys, Phase 1 will take place in Q3. I think this got pushed back to Q4 of 2021, and we'll see the launch of the 2D tower defense game. We all know the classic Bloons Tower defense game, and it's kind of just like that. It's a survival player versus environment game that will require players to defend against the oncoming army of zombies. Phase 2 is set for Q2 of 2022 and will unlock the full force of the Warena metaverse with the player versus player features. Everything about this project checks out, in my opinion, guys. Play the 2D game in November of 2021, and it's not play now yet. You have to wait. It's not quite out yet, but there is quite a bit of video on their 2D game, and then kind of like a cinematic trailer for their 3D metaverse. But it's a play-to-earn metaverse personalization where you engage in thrilling action survival gameplay throughout the 2 release phases, and it's humans versus zombies, and the 3D game will come out here in Phase 2. You see their metaverse here, and the metaverse does look very clean. Their avatars, their character templates, and their warriors, and you take a look at the crossover. This is what makes me really, really bullish about Warena. Is really trying to lead that way of bringing other metaverse economies and other metaverse assets and inviting them into their own metaverse, right? Having a cross-metaverse economy and interoperability is something that's spoken about a lot in DeFi, for example. A lot of people preach if a project is interoperable with another blockchain, for example. Imagine a world where these crypto games and these metaverses are going to be interoperable with each other, and you can put these assets into different style metaverses. If you have Axies that you want to bring into the Warena structure, you can bring them over. If you have DeFi pets, cat gunners, etc., you'll be able to bring them and participate into the Warena economy. I absolutely love that. And as you see here, the game features, they have the character customization and all of that. The play-to-earn business model to own in-game assets and increase your value by participating in the game. So you can just earn by owning assets, but you can also increase your asset value by participating in the game. You can also stake your RENA tokens. You can check out their roadmap here as well, RENA team as well, their advisors, and you go down to their partners, guys. Their partners are nothing short of spectacular. You take a look at Animoca Brands, Illuvium, and their partnership with Illuvium is pretty deep. They are doing an in-game asset collaboration with Illuvium. As you see here, the cosplay NFT, the Warena Illuvium cosplay NFT here. So they did partner with Illuvium. They are backed by Animoca Brands. And if you watch this channel, you know that Animoca Brands, A, we back them quite a bit, and B, they make this channel quite a bit of money as far as their projects are pure gold. I'm a believer in Animoca Brands, and most of the projects that they get involved with, they know are going to be winners, and they can materialize and market into winners. I'm going to back Warena for more reasons than just Animoca Brands, but when you go through a project and you take a look at everything, from the way that the economy is going to work, from the cross-operability between other metaverses, multi-stage, the upcoming of their 2D game, as well as their upcoming metaverse for Warena. I'm super bullish on this project. Everything about it checks the boxes. Partners, team, white paper. You can go through the entire project. A $13 million market cap, this thing has a lot of room to run, and only 30% of the total supply unlocks before the first 12 months on the vesting schedule. It is a pretty new asset on the trading. And you take a look at the all chart, it really doesn't have, you know, you're not buying into a pump here. You're not, you know, it's really had healthy price action up until now since October. And just today, you're starting to see some positive price action on it. Like I said, I got in right at about $2.92. But I do think this project has a ton of room to run, and it checks all the boxes, and backed by Animoca Brands makes me even more bullish about this project. And I did pick up a small position on Warena today. And that is really going to do it as far as the projects go, guys. But I want to emphasize profit taking real quick. I know a lot of people are in on GGG since when I got it, around $3, $2. I got in at $2.67 on GGG. Or if you got in on DeRace at $3, if you got in on a project that is just absolutely pumping and you want to potentially scale out some profits, I'm going to show you why you should, and then also just the mentality that it's healthy to take profits. So let's say you start, like I have it here, you start a bag with 1% position of your portfolio, right? So let's say you're trading with $100,000. So let's say you have 100K in your portfolio, okay? So that is your entire stack. So 1% is $1,000, right? So you'll put 1K into that position. But then whenever your 1% position in GGG, for example, goes 4x, and you're above $10 and you're above that $11 range and you 4x'd your money, you need to potentially take profit. As you see, this 1% position has now ballooned into a 4.5% position. This 1% position has now ballooned into a 3.5%, 4%, 5% position whenever you only started it at a 1% of your portfolio. So you need to scale down this massively ballooned bag. When you do that, you take profits, you scale down, and you put it into stable coins. And you're wondering, why would I put it into stable coins? Why wouldn't I just filter it into another project? You need to put it into stable coins so you be ready for the next project, and so you're covering your downside. A lot of people never stop reinvesting. They never stop just putting their money back in the market. And I can't emphasize how healthy it is to take profits for your mentality. If you're taking profits and you're securing and you're keeping it in stable coins and you're doing your research on taxes, if you're a tax expert, and I'm not going to talk about that here on this channel, you should do your research. If you are trading any sort of realistic amount of money, you need to know the implications of a short-term and a long-term capital gain in crypto. But it is smart and healthy to take profits and put your assets into stable coins and have some ready to deploy, some dry powder into other projects. And it also takes your greed out of the position. So let's say you have that 1% position, right? You 4x, but then you take that profit out. Let's say you take out 25%, okay? So you take out 25%. So that's what you exit, okay? You exit out 25%. But if you 4x, that's your whole risk. So then let's say GGG starts going down, okay? Let's say GGG starts going down a little bit, down to $9, $8. You're not as hectic and not as rushing to sell. You're not going to panic sell as much. It's going to be a healthy correction more than it's going to be a all or nothing type of thing. All of your profits are not on the line. You already secured your entire first position. Your risk is already secured when you took that profit into stablecoin. This takes your greed and emotion out of the market and secures your downside on these positions, and is completely healthy to take profits in a surging market. I just want to emphasize that because a lot of people just don't know when to take profits. If it makes you comfortable and you have a big gainer on the table, you need to secure at least your downside risk and secure some profit and bring it into stable coins ready to deploy or ready to just take profit in general. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop down and like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more daily crypto gaming videos. Bullish, keep hustling. Peace.